everybody, welcome to my Wolfenstein the Old Blood Collectibles guide. In this guide I will be showing you where to find the nightmare level, all of the old silver within the nightmare level, and all of the gold and letters in the prologue. So yeah, first things first, when you reach this point in the game fairly early on where Wesley here is keeping the door open for you right after you pass by the checkpoint, turn around. Make sure you grab this key off the desk. That will be very important in a second. Alright, so to get the nightmare level, make sure you have that key. And then once you reach this point here where you're supposed to get on the tram with Wesley, instead go over to this gate, which you can now open with said key. Head down the stairs, and just to your left, you will find the bed, which is how you enter any nightmare level. So if you do not wish to see where all of the silver pieces are, because finding all the old silver in these levels unlocks I guess I can't look at that from here. It unlocks a character model for you to view in the extras menu. So if you don't care about that, skip ahead to the time that's marked on the screen now to go to the collectibles in the real level. Okay, for your first 7 of the old silver, when you reach this point on the map, you'll see this room here. There will be 2 guys in here. If you just go to the right, open up this door, and all 7 of them are right there in the open. They're not hidden at all, and there's no secret to them. Your next group of 7 that you pick up, they're not all in groups of 7, by the way, but they do tend to be in groups. When you reach this room here, which is right here on the map, there'll be a couple guys when you open it. It's along the way, and the 7 of them are just laying on the floor. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then to get the next 7 is just go over to this painting here of the guy with the good mustache there, and in here there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yet another 7 to pick up in the secret room, plus a lot of ammo if you're having trouble with the level. Alright, your next singular piece of silver, when you reach this long hallway here, which is here on the map, just go into this room. There will be 1 guy standing in here, and just in the corner there will be 1 piece of silver for you to pick up. Okay, now importantly, to get the rest of the silver in this level, make it all the way to the end, and once you see the exit door here on the map, immediately take a right, press up against the wall to reveal this. There'll be a health kit there that you can pick up if you so choose, but then you can also open up that wall there, which leads around to here, which is a secret exit. And what this does is it actually is an elevator that takes you to the second map of this level. It's a secret one, where the rest of the stuff is. Alright, so your next 5 pieces of silver, as soon as the level starts, or as soon as you get up the elevator, take your door on the left, and they will just be in a nice little X pattern there on the ground. For your next whopping 15 pieces of silver, go to the when you reach this point on the map, which is just at the end of the hallway from the entrance. There's a couple guys to fight. You will come in here and you will find all of them just laying out in the open, not hidden at all. Apparently this is where the Nazis decided that this is where that this was the room they were going to store most of their silver in. Okay, for your next pieces of silver, make it to this point here on the map, and you'll see these 2 guys in the corner being all suspicious, guarding a dead end. But if you press on that piece of the wall there, you will find that it is in fact not a dead end. And go in here and you might think, man, there's no silver in there though. But at the end of that, there is yet another secret door that has 6 pieces of silver in it. So 5, 6, and then even after that 6, you come back out, press on that chunk of wall, and it will open up yet another secret door with another 6, giving you 12 more silver in a very short amount of time. Your next 4 pieces of silver make it to this point next on the map. And this wall on your right will open up. Just click on it, and there you have 4. For your next 5 pieces of silver, make it to this point here on the map, and you'll see this one just out on the ground. And you might think that's 1, not 5, but open up the wall there, and you will find the other 4 right there in a little bit of a secret room. For your next 2 silver, make it to this point here on the map and head into this. Be careful because there are 2 people in here guarding these. There's one on your right and one on the left. Okay, for your next silvers, make it to this point here on the map. Head over here. I've already accidentally opened this wall, but this wall pushes open. Push it again, it'll open up, and there will be your first piece of silver. And then from this point, head out, make sure there's no enemies. And in each little cubby hole here along the side, there will be another piece of silver for you to pick up, totaling 5 in total, I do believe. And then if you open up this, you will find yourself with 3 more, totaling 8. For your next 4 pieces of silver, make it to this point on the map, head on into here, and guarded by 2 more little boys here, you will find them just on the ground. And then very similarly, right next to that is another long hallway. Head down, this time no guards, but you will find 2 more pieces of silver right there. For your next 6, head to this point in the map and press along the wall, push it back, and just in here on the floor, you will find what you're looking for. 3, 4, 5, and 6. For your next 10, work your way further up that hallway and you will see these suspiciously placed barrels. In between those 2 is another wall you can push back to find all 10 of them right on the floor yet again, because apparently the Nazis have never heard of shelves. For your next 4 pieces of silver, make your way to this point on the map, and over here in the corner you'll be able to push open the wall, and inside will be the 4 that you need. Just as a side note, there's no silver here, but you do need to make it all the way down to this part to pick up a key so that you can leave the level. Now for another whopping 20 pieces of silver, make it to this point in the map and rub your face along the bricks until you find the spot that opens, and you'll see a very large room, very red room, and all 20 of your pieces of silver will be here. We are almost to the end of this. There is a lot in this first one. I don't think there's as much silver in any of the other levels, but I could be mistaken. For your next 7 pieces of silver, make it to this point in the map and go into this room that looks like an exit door, but is not. It in fact has 5 of the big blue guys, which are the commanders or something in them. Head over to the left wall and you will be able to push it open, and inside will be all 7 of the pieces of silver that are in this room, plus a lot of health in case you took some damage. And then last but not least, for the final 10 pieces of silver, make it all the way to this point, which is the actual exit of the level. And on either side of the exit door, you will find 5 pieces of silver. And with that, that should be, hopefully, all the silver in the level, and then you can exit. And once you've collected all of them, you can check out the character model of the Nightmare Dog, because you collected all 136 of the silver items in the Nightmare, which is a lot. Alright, so for the first and final collectible in this level that is not part of the Nightmare level, make it to, well, I guess that map doesn't really help you, but anyway, the point here where you're in this room, bunch of fighting, once all that's over, climb this ladder, head to the right, and on this tray here, like right here will be a letter, and that's your collectible. I've already collected it, but If you haven't, it will be right where my cursor is pointing. And that is actually the only collectible in here that is not a part of the nightmare. So thank you for watching, and I hope this helped.